Hello, good morning. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Um, I too am having a wonderful day. Um, so today we're learning more about a letter. We're learning more about a letter. So I think all of you have written letters before. Uh, rather, that's not possible because nowadays people are used to what sending text messages or emails, right? But letters are one essential part of communication. Letters are one essential part of communication. So think about anything official is communicated through a letter. Yeah. Alright? Communicated through a letter. So a letter is very, very essential. For example, if you're applying a job, you will need to write a letter. So your typing skills, your texting skills may not be important there. You need to know how to write a letter. So a letter here has to be written in a certain way. Letter is written in a certain way, and it depends on what kind of letter you're writing. If you're writing a formal letter or are you writing a friendly letter, right? If you're writing a formal letter, you have to set it in a certain way. You have to put the format in a certain way. If you're writing a formal letter, the setting is what? It's kind of very formal, official. Even the words that you use in that sort of letter reflect on that. But if you're writing a friendly letter is written in way that reflects your relationship between the you and the person. So you don't need to write in a very formal way. You do not have to use formal words at all. And also, let's say the placement of the address, placement of the salutation, closing, so on and so forth is also different. So let's go here to the aspects of a letter. So aspects of a letter. We have the address, okay? So you have the address. Where would you put the address here? You can check the text that I've sent on the system. You can see properly written later there. So you can there you've seen the address as well. It's on the right corner, isn't it? The right corner. And then you skip a line there. You write what? You write of course the date. But this isn't very important. In your exams you will not be required to write the address. So you may as well just skip. Okay? I'm saying this is not very important because in your exams you'll not be expected to write the address. You may as well just skip. So what you need to do now, you just have to start with a dear. So you start with dear. Is it dear? And then you write the name of the person. Dear, for example, John. Alright? Dear John. So this aspect is very, very important. Right? Whether you write Dear John or write Dear Madam or Sir, it's also going to reflect on the what? The ending itself of the letter. Dear John or Dear Madam are different because they reflect, both of them also reflect how you end your letter. For example, if you write Dear Augustine, the ending has to be yours sincerely. Alright? Yours sincerely. But if you're writing Dear Madam, the ending has to be yours faithfully. I'll repeat. If you're writing the name of the person, if you know the name of the person, the ending will end with what? Yours sincerely. But if you do not know the name of the person, the ending will be yours faithfully. So you need to know the difference between that. So you have difference between yours sincerely, and further yours faithfully. So when you are closing your letter here, you need to know the kind of salutation you use at the beginning. Did you address the name of the person, or did you say dear madam or sir? So that way you will know if you end with the words yours sincerely or yours faithfully. I hope I'm clear here. And then we also have the introduction. The introduction is it's self-referential. You're introducing what you're writing about. So the person, when they pick the letter up, they need to know from the beginning that this letter is all about 1, 2, and 3. They need to know what the whole letter is all about. Alright? So letters here, sometimes, for example, if you're sending to a company, they may have thousands of them. So they may not to read all those letters. They may not have all of them. So they may not have enough human resources, and they may not have enough people to read all the letters or enough time. So what is here? What is important here is that you need to put all the necessary information about the letter in the introduction. You need to introduce. And when I say introduce, you should just put the what, why you're writing the whole letter about or for, right? Understood. So you need to write the reason why you're writing the letter. Here, be careful not to put too many details. The details will come in the body, the middle part of the letter. So in the introduction, simply have to focus on what? Simply have to focus on the reason why you're writing the letter. An introduction can be like this: I'm writing this letter to etc., etc., etc. Okay? And the introduction shouldn't be too long. I'm writing a letter to complain about the services at your hotel, so on and so forth. And you can write the date, alright? So, here, just focus on the main reason why you're writing the letter. And then you have the body. The body here is quite a number of paragraphs. It's not a single paragraph, it's a quite number of paragraphs. Yeah. So in the body here, what should be written? In the body, you write the details and the specifics of why you've written the letter. Yeah. Okay, the specifics. So you go into the details, you go into the explanations why you've written the letter. Okay? So here the person will need to know when it happened, how it happened, who was involved, etc., etc. If that's what the letter is all about. So here in the body you write, you explain, you pour yourself out here. Explain everything, the details, even the smallest details. If they are necessary, you put them there, right? And then you have the conclusion. The conclusion, you restate the main facts. So this one is a single paragraph. So you restate the main facts, and when you do so, you also paraphrase the simple details of the introduction. Yeah, but here you have to focus on what? Restating the main facts. And also here, if it's application later, if you're applying for a job, most of the time people say, I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon. Alright? You write your expectations in the conclusion. Alright? And then, of course, you end with you close it. Yours faithfully. Yeah, as I explained to you, yours faithfully or yours sincerely. As I explained in the beginning, you have to use yours sincerely if you do know the name of the person and if you have addressed the person at the beginning. If you do not know the name of the person and if you have addressed them as your dear sir or madam, you should what? You should end with the words yours faithfully. For the format of the letter here, yeah, I've sent a sample of a letter to your system. You can check it, right? Read it, alright? Reflect on the explanation that I'm giving you now when you're reading the letter. I hope you had a nice lesson here. I too did have a nice lesson. So that is all about a letter. Next time you write well.